The 4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. We've got baseball on the 4th of July between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Cody Medley, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Fielder, Steve Austin.
Now a throw over, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Steve Austin comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they've been in a real good groove lately. Victorious in 7 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. They're closing in on a division. And this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play even in the afternoon during batting practice. And that's what I see with this club right now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak? Now in the box, Matthew Blackwell, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Blackwell.
In the air out to left. Austin giving chase, and that's the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steve Austin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Pitch out, nothing doing. Nope. 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Hey, really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game.
Digging in once again, Steve Austin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He got lucky right there behind the count 3-0, and you knew he was going to green light. He just didn't get any lift. Giving up a single, you still kept him in the ballpark.
Digging in and looking for more, Rich Gomez.
Center fielder, Rich Gomez.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A double play ball to second. 4 scooped up, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Striding in once again,
Now
Charles
batting,
Cruz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cruz.
Here's the 1-1 delivery, and this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man. Ready once again,
Now batting,
Steve Austin.
Left fielder,
First
Steve
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another chance.
Center
Rich
fielder number 12,
Gomez.
Rich
2 out here and a
Gomez.
runner at second. To the right side and through, a base hit. Austin rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a big hit. It's late in the game. That puts you up 4 runs. What happens late in the game now with the 4-run lead? A grand slam can't beat you if you happen to give one up. That's a big run.
Ready for another shot now. Steve
left fielder,
Austin.
number
He's
1.
doubled and singled in
Steve
4 at-bats in this
Austin.
contest. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Man, he turned on that fastball right there, ripped the line drive, and scored the run easy.
Into the box, Rich Gomez.
batting,
Couple of singles
center
to his
fielder,
credit thus
Rich
far.
Gomez.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Badalucco rounds the corner and is headed home. And the route is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his 3rd RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Now to the plate, Christian Ademaze. Last
Now
time
batting,
through was a base hit.
Second baseman, Christian Ademaze.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left on base. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yard Goats are out on top, 7-0.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Hartford Yard Goats get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Andy Snell earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Cody Medley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Yard Goats, 8 runs.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jason Aquino, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What's your take on him, H?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Batting third, left fielder.
Into the box now, Steve Austin. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. HR are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
And the runner back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What do you think they need to do to keep digging in to try it again? Steve Austin, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Palacios will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. The Yard Goats lead it 3-0. Ready now, Steve Austin. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the error winds up not costing him as they leave the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yard Goats are out on top, 3-2. So coming to the plate, Steve Austin, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yard Goats lead it 6-2. Striding into the box, Steve Austin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 0-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Cruz up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Sean Burns wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year as he gives up only 1 hit in 5 innings of work. Jason Aquino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Eastern League's Western Division and the Eastern League's Eastern Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sean Kinney, a left-handed Missouri native, is the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's pretty basic. His stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
Steve Austin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 2nd inning coming up from Toronto with no score. Digging in to try it again. Steve Austin. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard but foul. Ready with the 0-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Yancey is under it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Jamie Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jamie Ramirez.
Fly ball out to straightaway left. Austin coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away. Ready once again, Steve Austin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Gonzalez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Casilla comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Roger Francisco. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Francisco
hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading it off, left fielder Richard Tanache.
And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman Jody Getz.
Swung on and hit in the air to left. Austin moves over. Oh, what happened there? It falls in. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Ji-Man Choi will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-1 the final score in tonight. So that'll
Having neither seized nor sunk their season in the first half, this team is called on to turn up the heat. A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. The promising player has been called up to AAA. News of a call-up, though positive, can also be shocking, its impact taking time to sink in. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and a new uniform amidst players with whom he is unfamiliar. A AAA manager welcomes a new arrival from AA. This prospect showed promise at the AA level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeff Hoffman gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last three outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Left fielder, Steve Austin.
Steve Austin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Matt, we're running into a team that's really struggling right now. They had one win on the last homestand, and now they find themselves on the road right here playing game one. I think they have to win this game. You don't say it very often, but this is almost like a must-win. They've been playing so poor lately.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, he fell behind 0-2, and this is really the personality who he is. He didn't give up. He continued to fight and gets a base hit when it gets the 2-2 count.
Stepping in, Jordan Patterson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Jordan Patterson.
1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
And not in time as the run scores.
Well, we weren't sure what kind of offense we were going to see tonight. They only scored 1 run in their last game. Already with that hit right there, an RBI hit in the first inning, the offense is alive and kicking.
Stepping into the box, Alexi Amarista is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Amarista.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded softly to the right. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Tacoma's out on top, 4-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chu.
Shortstop. Michael.
He's ready.
Chu.
Now the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Austin is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Steve Austin.
Left fielder, Steve Austin.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is in the air to right. Moving under it, Peters. 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in once again, Michael Chu. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Michael Chu.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Austin is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Steve Austin.
1.
He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Austin.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think he'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Ready once again, Steve Austin.
Number 1, Steve.
Now here's the pitch.
Austin.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Chu ranging into the outfield, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Well, you can't be too upset giving up a base hit on that one. I mean, the ball was out of the zone. You had 2 strikes on the hitter. He chased a bad ball. He just got a base hit. Sometimes that happens.
Ready for another shot now. Jordan Patterson. He enters this at bat. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. This one pretty well in the bag. So striding in, Steve Austin. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
Hey, and this will wind up being one of those kind of saves you used to see back in the 70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
11-5, the final tally in this one. Tyler South takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Jeff Hoffman allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from the AAA Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Tacoma Rainiers and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball. It's The Show. And digging in the switch hitter, Jake Peters. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Austin is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now in the box, Steve Austin. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to win the first game on the road, and then you get ready for game 2. It just makes you feel like, hey, this could be a pretty productive road trip. If you win 2 games in a row, then you're really knowing we got a chance to have a great trip.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. Settling in now, Sean O'Malley. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Austin, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Steve Austin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Steve Austin.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jordan Patterson. 0 for 1. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit hard to third and just past his outstretched glove into left. A base hit. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Catcher, Tom.
Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Polito has it in his tracks. 1 out. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Striding in once again, Jake Peters. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jake Peters.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Austin moves over, makes the play, one away. Digging in and looking for more, Steve Austin. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Bases are loaded with only one out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Polito has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So it's a run on 3. Digging in, Steve Austin. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Steve Austin. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So coming to the plate, Ramon Flores. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Austin has it in his tracks, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Into the box, Steve Austin, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet. 3rd. Lays off 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
1-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 2-2.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think the pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Struck him out. So a great job of working out of certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Rainiers earn the win, although in sloppy fashion with 4 errors in the field. Wilson Wright earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Mario Cordero retires the side to hammer down the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way. Coming to the plate now, George Corona. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valaika is there, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit in the. Striding in, Steve Austin. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Austin.
Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And Harold, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matt, they won the game last night, and I talked to the manager earlier, and he just said, you know, we executed, and if we can do that, we'll be a consistent team, and we'll win games.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jordan Patterson would be next. Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Now at the plate, Jordan Patterson. It was a 2-hit effort for. Balls and a strike. Here it is. Runners off for second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. So digging in now, Steve Austin. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss, 2-1. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there, 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Waldrop on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So striding forward now, Jordan Patterson. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runners going. Bounce to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Digging in now, Pat Valaika. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Popped up. Schmoll is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So stepping in, Alexi Amarista. He singled his last time up. Here it comes, 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Austin is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Now at the plate, George Corona. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
George Corona.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Austin. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Ramon Flores. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Flores.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets the 2-2 count, and gets a base.
Stepping up to the plate, Steve Austin. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Steve Austin.
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gorward has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. At the plate, Tuffy Gozowich.
Now
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Gozowich.
And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities, and here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on.
Ready now,
Leading off for
Steve
Albuquerque.
Austin. He's 2 for
Left
3
fielder.
thus far.
Steve Austin.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Drilled on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. 4-2 the final score tonight. Barack Farley earns win number 4 on the season. Amuri Arturo earns the save out of the bullpen, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
For the Rainiers, 2 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 14 men under. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Tacoma Rainiers. Striding into the box, Steve Austin. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they won the first 2 games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first 2. It's a pivotal game for them.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. The 0-1 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on 1 base hit, no error. Now to the plate, Jeremy Pulido. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Goes down to get this thing as this is lifted in the air to straightaway left. Austin moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Coming to the plate now Steve Austin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses for ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. One 0 count. Here it is. Ball 2 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Grounded to first. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. At the plate, Jordan Patterson.
Now,
on the stretch. Runners on the move for second. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Digging in to try it again. Alexi Amarista. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Alexi.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. In to score, the runner from third. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's actually a pretty good pitch. Gets it inside, and the batter just is really strong. Fought it off and just flipped it in the outfield the other way.
Catcher, Tom Murphy.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Striding in once again, Ike Harmon. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on.
Tacoma, first baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Schmoll.
Hugo Schmoll. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Austin racing back, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
I know I get big money for my...
Digging in and looking for more.
Number 1.
Steve Austin. A hit in 2 tries so far. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Well, clearly that changed up the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Oh, and they pulled us. Ready for another chance. Michael Chu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Austin is camped under this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to. Ready for another shot now. Steve Austin.
Fielder, Steve Austin.
Here's the first pitch to him. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hit.
Down the first baseline. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Rodriguez recovers, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Digging in once again, Jordan Patterson. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. 8-2 tonight's final. Ariel Miranda earns win number 7 on the season, so that'll put a wrap.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace. And an invitation to the big stage, inevitable.
And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin stands in as he looks at a called strike. The average is at 308 entering play. 1 home run and 5 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2 pitch.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Giuseppe below. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Fernando Crespo earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Alec Mills worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening. And please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Now to the plate, Steve Austin. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games. That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Alford is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Steve Austin. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Austin.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the 1st strike. Getting a few steps off the 2nd there. Now the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. And you know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Now
Dustin Garneau. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Garneau.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tapper up the line. Reined in. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in once again, Pat Valaika. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he's down on strikes. So they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get it. Digging in to try it again. Steve Austin. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Ready once again, Steve Austin, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. And here now is Dustin Garneau. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
On to first, a double play. So 2 runs on 2 hits. Digging in once again, Steve Austin.
Number 1, Steve Austin.
He's set. Here it comes. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit.
Dustin Garneau.
Ready with the 3-0. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Pat Valaika. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. And he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This has certainly not been his game.
The batter, number 2.
Ready for another shot now, Alexi Amarista. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's now a 5-5 ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Manny, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
1 error.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Albuquerque with their 50th team win in this one. Murray Arturo claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Iowa Cubs and the Albuquerque Isotopes. It's baseball on the... Runners are at second and third with one down.
Shortstop, Munenori Kawasaki.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Austin on the move, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Standing in, Steve Austin. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. In there, a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
At the plate, Alexi Amarista. As you get a look. To deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag on him to end. So striding in, Antonio Castaneda, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was.
Ready for another chance? Steve Austin. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
Hit to short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
That's an impressive swing on a tough pitch. A sinker from a right-handed pitcher going into the right-handed batter, and he's able to get the bat head out and hit it in the left field. That was really cool.
The batter,
now at the plate. Bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner at first here, one man out. And another throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
You know, I think he tried to be even quicker with his pickoff throw over the first that time than the move he showed earlier. And when you do that, sometimes your feet and arm aren't in sync, and it causes you to throw it away just like that one.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that
now
could
batting,
get them out of the inning.
Catcher Neil Willingham.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Marcus Efting. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So digging in now, Eric Vinson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Well, he tried to sneak a fastball by him.
Stepping in, Alexis Cuevas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's set. Here's the 3-2. This one's flared out toward left. Austin comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. At the plate, Steve Austin. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. So stepping in, Munenori Kawasaki. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can forget about it. This ball is gone.
Well, he got a curveball.
Into the box now, Steve Austin. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
High in the air out to center field. Campos is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth. This crowd was an 8-0 shutout this evening. The Cubs slugged their way to victory with 15 hits. Lewis Andrews hangs win number 11 on his line. Chad Bettis was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com.
3 hours and 8 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. And we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Steve Austin.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Williams Perez takes the win on the mound, his second of the year.